What's the most are you really that stupid thing you've ever heard? 1. I knew a couple in my hometown. They were both out drinking and he decided to drive them home. Both drunk. He gets pulled over and they impound the car and take him to jail for a DUI and the officers decide to drive the girl home. She gets home. Gets in her car. And drives to the police station to pick her boyfriend up. The officers notice it's the same girl they just drove home and they arrested her for drinking and driving. 2. I actually just posted about this a couple days ago. My grandpa's cleaning lady was making fun of me for believing that the ozone layer exists. She laughed out loud at me and said, "Then how do the rockets take off from Earth without crashing into it?" And continued to laugh and make fun of me for it for a good 10 minutes straight. I was so baffled that I just let her go on. 3. Former co-worker of mine and I were walking through a department store during the holidays. There's an area dedicated to ugly sweaters and one had the Star of David all over it. My coworker points to it and says, "Oh, isn't that sweater for that Jewish holiday? What's it called? Holocaust?" I wish her the best. 4. My family and I were watching a program on TLC about cavemen. There were actors dressed up like cavemen, doing cavemen things, as the narrator explained the scientific theory around what they thought their lives were like. My sister was just in awe watching this. Mouth slightly open, eyes open wide. During a commercial break she asked the room, "How did they get the cameras back there?" We will never let her forget that she said that. 5. I had a customer yell at me that their donuts were supposed to be buy one get one free instead of half price. I had to explain how half plus half was 1. Never understood it and just sneered whatever at me and had me cancel their order. 6. When I worked at a chemical facility, we had a genius production supervisor who figured out that you could increase the RPMs of the mixer without overheating the batch if you just remove the mixing blade, so it's just a shaft rotating inside a drum of viscous liquid. Then he blamed the guy running the QA testing, me, when the batch failed badly. 7. This middle-aged woman I work with at a fast food place was drinking a glass of super sweet tea when these words came out of her mouth. "My doctor said that I may have diabetes. I don't understand how, I never eat sugar." 8. Me while watching a semi-friend do 10 separate ATM transactions. "Why are you taking out $200 from the ATM in $20 increments? You are just adding up the $2.50 fee?" Semi-friend, "It all adds up in the long run." Me, "No shit, it adds up to you wasting money." Semi-friend, "No, trust me, it adds up." 9. Someone once asked me and my twin sister if we don't mistake ourselves for the other one. I like to think she was joking but I don't think she was.